Good morning, everybody. Oh, welcome to Morning Shalu. We have day 9 today. I'm very excited. Shall we get started? Okay, good. Quick update on the cat. Yesterday we hung probably over 100 flyers on people's doors in the neighborhood. My best friend and I literally canvassed it. We both took a street and we met in the middle, another street in the middle. Papers, flyers everywhere saying, my cat is missing and if you see him, please give me a call. So we are continuing to pray for his return. It's been a lesson on so many different levels. Okay, let's start today standing. Yesterday was my day of sitting. Today will be my day of standing. So come and stand on your feet. Let your feet be about a hip width apart. In other words, your feet are running underneath your hips. Take a beautiful inhale in, and on your exhale, let your hands fall open on the sides. And just allow yourself to be where you are in time and space. Feel everything that you're feeling in your body. All the ways in which your body is moving. Feel where there's tension. Feel where there's openness. Take another beautiful inhale in. Rise those hands up towards the sky. And then exhale and forward fold and come down towards the floor. Take an inhale, come halfway up. And then exhale, forward fold and hinge at the waist. Beautiful. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, rise up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling, and on your exhale, lower your hands down the middle to your heart. Beautiful. Take another inhale in, and on your exhale, hinge at the waist, forward fold, and come down towards the floor. Now, as you fold at the waist again, depending upon your levels of flexibility, depending upon how you slept, what you ate, how much water you had, what your emotional state is, your hands may come to your thighs, they may come to your knees, they may come to your shins, they may come to your ankles, they may come to the floor. Your fingertips may touch the floor. Your hands may palm the floor. You'll feel a stretch in the back of the thighs, but the thing that I really want you to remember is to not hurt yourself as you do this. You're not competing with yourself or anybody else. You're just taking a forward fold to the floor. Beautiful. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, rise to standing, stretch up towards the sky, and then exhale your hands right down the middle of the body. Beautiful. We'll do another one of these. These are half Sun Salutations to get the body flowing. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, raise your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale and forward fold, hinge at the waist, swan dive down, down, down. Take an inhale in, come halfway up. Chest forward, back flat, and then exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. While you're down here, take an inhale in, and on your exhale, walk your fingers over towards the side of the right foot, taking a nice inner spinal twist. Keep your knees a little bit bent. You don't want to lock them because you'll cut off the energy flow. Take an inhale in. On your exhale, walk your fingers back towards the middle. Take another inhale in, and on your exhale, walk your fingertips over to the left side of your left foot. Nice twist. Take another inhale in, come back to center. One more inhale in. On your exhale, rise up towards the sky, hands up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, bring your hands right down the center line together and let them rest at your heart. The center line of the body is called the Sushumna. There's a beautiful energy that runs from the crown all the way down to the root, Kundalini energy. And in this practice of Shalu Yoga, we're bringing ourselves into alignment above and below. I want you to take a beautiful inhale into the heart. And with your exhale, I want you to imagine sending a golden grounding cord from your heart all the way down into center Earth, right into the center of Mother Earth. Down, 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 down. Feel yourself tethered there. Take another inhale in. And on your exhale, let that golden loop come right back up, 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 up through your feet. And it meets right in your heart. So there's now this beautiful golden loop from your heart down to the center of Mother Earth and back. Now we're going to ground up. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, shoot that golden cord up through the crown of the head and go up into the heavens. Up, 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 up. Beautiful. Feel yourself tethered to the heavens. Take another inhale. And on that exhale, bring that golden cord back down, all the way down, down through the crown, and it comes right to the heart. So there's now this beautiful figure 8 of golden energy that grounds you both above and below to heaven and to the center of Mother Earth. And the middle point, the nexus point, is your heart. Allow yourself to breathe into that. Beautiful. Now, the body is controlled by the mind. The mind tells the body what to do. Move this hand, bend this knee, walk forward, sit down, lie down, fall over, whatever it is that happens to you. What it is that controls the mind is the breath. So the breath is fundamental to everything that you're doing. Very, very wise man, teacher, an incredible student by the name of J.M. Hammer said, don't ask people to feel better, ask people to feel more. And one of my dear friends called me with some news about her husband receiving a diagnosis about his health that could possibly be terminal. And the thing that was really beautiful that I knew to do to her was when she was panicking, when she was breathing the way that she was to tell her to breathe more, not to try to make her feel better, not to try and placate her and say he's going to be okay, because I don't have that answer. That's between him and God. But really, it was just to get her to breathe and to let herself feel everything that she was feeling. And she stopped panicking. And that's the best thing we can do for anyone. So take a beautiful breath in. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, just let those hands float right down the center line of the body, right down the Sushumna, and come to the heart. And allow yourself to breathe. Take a beautiful inhale in. On your exhale, let your hands fall down to your sides. If you spend 45 minutes just breathing, that would be everything. Take another inhale in. Exhale and feel where you are, again in time and space. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your knees above your ankles. Feel your hips above your knees. Feel your ribs above your hips. Feel your heart, your beautiful, tender, and loving heart. Breathe into that heart. Feel your shoulders above your ribs. Feel your head as it rests upon your shoulders. Allow yourself to be in Shalu. Allow yourself to be in alignment. Shalu is the Aramaic word for alignment, and it's the alignment of breath and body. And as we practice yoga, and as we practice our breathing, we bring a consciousness to ourselves. We're normally busily going through our days. We don't take the time to breathe. So this is that practice. Okay. Bring your weight into your right foot. Take an inhale in, and with your exhale, go ahead and raise that left leg so that the thigh is parallel to the ground. Let yourself be grounded, and if you fall out, it's okay. Just come right back into it. Take a breath in, take an exhale out. Keep that foot flexed, that left foot flexed. Whoops. Take another inhale in and bring that foot to the mat. Take another inhale, ground that left foot into the mat, and then go ahead and raise that right leg so that the right leg is parallel to the ground. Keep that foot flexed. Take an inhale in. Take a nice exhale. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, bring that right foot to the ground. Doing these balancing movements allows the hemispheres of the brain to shift, lighting one side of the brain and the other side of the brain, and it helps to bring balance. There's a practice that I learned when I did my first yoga teacher training in 2005, and it was called alternate nostril breathing, to balance the hemispheres of the brain by activating each of them. It's really important. I was reading last night that cooked vegetables are not the best thing in the world. I've been doing a vegan diet, so I'm going to go raw vegan from this point forward. Because I noticed that the next day I tend to feel the vegetables coming back to visit me, saying, "Hi, remember me?" Okay, let's come down to hands and knees on the mat. Bring yourself down with care, with control. Okay. Let your fingers be spread broadly on the mat. Let your hands be underneath your shoulders. Let your knees be underneath your hips, and let the tops of your feet be flat on the floor. We're going to do some cat-cow movement, and it looks like this. Take an inhale in, and as you do, you're going to lift your head and drop your belly. Let that belly fill with air. And as you exhale, you're going to drop the head round the back. Exhale that air out, bringing the belly up towards the spine, tucking that tailbone under. Take another inhale in, fill the belly. Lift the tailbone, lift the head. Keep a micro bend in those elbows, and then exhale. Let that belly come up towards the spine. Let that spine round like a Halloween cat. And then go ahead, take an inhale and drop your back, drop your spine like a cow. Pull that head up, pull that tailbone up. And then go ahead and exhale. Tuck the tailbone, drop the head, round the spine. Beautiful. Take an inhale, come back to neutral. That movement is waking up the spine, all the organs that are in the belly. Let's do a little more balancing. Take an inhale in, and with your exhale, extend that right arm forward and that left leg back. Keep the core engaged. Continue to breathe. Keep a micro bend in that left elbow. Take another inhale in, another exhale out. One more inhale in, and on your exhale, bring your hands and knees back to the mat. Take a breath. Come back to neutral. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, let your left arm go out, your right foot go back. Keep that right foot flexed. Keep that core engaged, and take some breaths. And if you find that you fall out, just come right back to the pose. Take an inhale in, take an exhale out, another inhale in, and on your exhale, lower hands and knees to the mat. I never know from day to day where I'm going to be balanced and where I'm not. Oh, all right, now we're going to go back into child's pose. So with your toes together and your knees spread, or with your knees and your toes together, you're going to take an inhale in, and on your exhale, you're going to lower your tailbone to your heels. Coming back, extending your arms forward, and then dropping your head to the mat. You should feel a really nice broadening and opening in the lower back. Child's pose is a pose that it is completely honorable to take no matter where you are in any kind of yoga sequence. If you just need to rest, if you feel like you've lost your breath, if you feel like you're in a pose that's too strenuous, lower yourself to child's pose. There is no shame in it. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Bring yourself down and relax and breathe. Beautiful. Take another inhale. Come back up to hands and knees. Straighten out your feet. Take an inhale in. Raise your right arm out to the side, and then with your exhale, thread that right arm underneath the left and come down onto the right shoulder and the side of the head. You're going to push for a little more leverage with your left hand on the floor. Take a nice deep spinal twist. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Another beautiful inhale in. Exhale, push a little more. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, come back up to hands and knees. Take an inhale in. With your exhale, feel that nice spinal twist. Beautiful. Take another inhale in, lift that left arm up, and then with your exhale, you're going to thread that left arm underneath the right, coming down onto the left shoulder and the left side of the head for another nice deep spinal twist. Use that right arm as leverage and allow yourself to twist and breathe. Take another inhale in, exhale, twist. Another inhale in, and on your exhale, push back up to hands and knees. Beautiful. Once again, we'll come to child's pose. So take another inhale in. On your exhale, lower that buttocks back down to the heels. Extend those arms and drop the head to the mat. There's a really beautiful opening that's available in the back of the spine. Take an inhale in. On your exhale, push back up to tabletop. Neutral spine. We're going to take our first downward dog. So tuck those toes under. Take an inhale in. On your exhale, push up and back for downward dog. Take a series of 3 breaths here. Bicycle the knees. Don't lock the knees, don't lock the elbows. Take another breath in. On your exhale, push the chest back towards the feet. Take another inhale in. Exhale, push back. Another inhale, and on your exhale, walk your feet up towards your hands. Take an inhale and come halfway up, and then exhale, forward fold. Take your 2 fingers of each hand and lock them around your big toes on either foot. Take an inhale in, extend, and then exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and release the feet. Take another inhale in. Come halfway up, extend the chest, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. And then take a beautiful inhale, rise to the sky. Exhale the hands down to the heart. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's do a Sun Salutation. Come to the front of the mat. Breathe, ground. Take an inhale in, raise your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And then exhale, forward fold. Step your feet all the way back. Bring your hands to the mat and come into plank. Take a breath here. Keep those elbows and those knees ever slightly bent. Take another inhale. Lower yourself to chaturanga, which means lowering yourself to the mat with care and breath. Bring yourself to the floor, and you have three options here. You can either do what is called Sphinx, which is where the elbows and the hands are flat on the mat and the chest is slightly risen. You can take Cobra, which is where you bring the hands back to the middle of the chest and raise up. Or you can take Upward Dog, which is where you are pushing and extending with the arms, shoulders down, buttocks loose, lower to the mat. Tuck the toes under, take an inhale in, and with your exhale, push up and back for Downward Dog. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, let those heels come towards the floor, pushing the chest back towards the feet. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, walk your feet up towards your hands. Take an inhale, come halfway up, extend the chest, flatten the back, and then exhale, forward fold to the mat. Take an inhale in, rise to standing, hands up towards the sky, and then as you exhale, let the hands float down the center and come to the heart. Beautiful. Okay, now come and stand sideways on your mat. And let your arms fall out to the side. Keep a little bend in the knees. And feel yourself in time and space. Gorgeous. Take your right foot and point it towards the front of the mat. Bring the left foot back so you've got about 3 feet behind you. And let the foot be at a 90-degree angle. Maybe that's a 45-degree angle. Turn your hips so they face towards the front of the mat. Bend that right knee, just not past the ankle, and let the knee go towards the little toe side of the foot. Square the hips with the front of the mat. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, raise those arms towards the sky, bending that knee. Engage the core, Warrior One. Virabhadrasana 1. Keep the toes loose. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, extend out to Warrior 2. With Warrior 2, you're now squaring the hips with the side of the mat. You're keeping that right knee bent. You're extending the arms out, and you turn and you face that right hand as it points out, keeping the hips, again, towards the side of the mat. Take an inhale in, exhale into this pose. Keep the toes loose. Keep the knees slightly bent. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, come and face both feet towards the side of the mat. Beautiful. Take an inhale in. Point your left toes towards the back of the mat. Take that back right foot, turn it at about a 45-degree angle. Take an inhale in. On your exhale, bend that left knee and let the knee go towards the little toe side of the foot, the pinky side of the foot. Turn and square those hips towards the back of the mat. Take an inhale in. With your exhale, extend your arms up towards the sky. Keep your core engaged. Keep those knees slightly bent, elbows slightly bent. Take an inhale in and exhale, Warrior One on the left side. Beautiful. Take another inhale in, and on your exhale, open up to Warrior Two. Turn and face your hips towards the side of the mat. Inhale in, extend those arms out. Exhale that left knee. Bend at the knee. Beautiful. Inhale, both feet point to the side of the mat, hands to the hips. Take an inhale here, and then exhale and forward fold your hands down to the floor. Let them come to the feet. Bring both hands underneath your face on the floor in front of you. Bring your left hand underneath your face. Take an inhale in, and with your right arm, extend and twist up towards the sky. Keep the back flat, extending and twisting. Take another inhale in. Exhale, bring both hands back to the middle. Place your right hand on the floor underneath your face. Take an inhale in, and with your left hand, extend that up into the ceiling, up into the sky. Keep the back flat. Another nice deep twist. Take another inhale in, twist a little deeper. Take another inhale in, lower that left hand to meet the right. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, walk your fingers back on the mat so that they're in alignment with your toes. Take another inhale, and then exhale, forward fold, and drop your head towards your mat. Keep a bend in those knees and in those elbows. Beautiful. Take another inhale in, and on your exhale, rise to standing. And then go ahead and heel toe those feet in. Beautiful. Feel all that delicious energy that's coursing through the body. Take an inhale in. And on your exhale, swan dive down and forward fold. Keep a bend in those knees. Take another beautiful inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. One more inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. Gorgeous. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, rise to standing. Bring those hands down the center line to your heart. Beautiful. Take another inhale. Lower those hands to the side of your body. And let yourself rest into Dasana, mountain pose. Allow yourself to be still. Allow yourself to feel all of the energy that's moving through the body. Beautiful. Yoga is the art of moving into stillness. Beautiful book by Eric Schiffman. All right, we're going to come down to the mat. So with care, bring yourself down to seated on the mat. And we'll do some floor work. Ooh. Let's start by spreading the legs a nice 3 feet apart in the form of a V. Keep those feet flexed. Take a beautiful inhale in. And on your exhale, forward fold over the middle. You want to hinge from the waist. You don't want to stretch the back. You want to keep as flat a back as possible when you're bending. You'll feel the stretch in the inner thighs. Keep those feet flexed. Take another inhale. Exhale, forward fold, folding over your legs. Take another inhale. As you exhale, see if you can move just another inch further without hurting yourselves. You'll feel the stretch in the back. You'll feel it in the inner thighs. Take another inhale in and exhale, fold. Gorgeous. Take an inhale in, come up to seated, turn and face your right foot, your right leg and your right foot, which has been wonderful in getting you through life. Take an inhale in, rise your arms up, and as you exhale, fold over that right leg. Do not hurt yourself. If you have the flexibility, you can twist and bring that left arm over. But really you want to fold over this leg, giving yourself a nice stretch in the back, in the hamstring. Gorgeous. another inhale in. On your exhale, come back to the center. Turn and face that left leg and that left foot. I have these really long toes, and a friend of mine calls them my fingerlings. They look like fingerling potatoes. Take another inhale in. And on your exhale, bend over that left leg. See how far you can come today. See if it's any farther than you've come before, but please, again, don't do anything that's going to harm your body. Take another inhale in, and on your exhale, stretch a little further. Take another inhale in and stretch even further. Beautiful. Take an inhale in, come back up to seated. Tuck your hands underneath the knees and bring the legs in front of you. Let the feet be flexed. Move whatever flesh you need to from underneath you. Take an inhale in and go ahead and forward fold. Notice where your hands come today. Hinging at the waist, do they come to the thighs? Do they come to the knees? Do they come to the shins? Do they come to the ankles? Do they come to the toes? Just allow yourself to be where you are with your practice today. And allow yourself to stretch a little more. Take another inhale in, exhale, forward fold. Take another inhale, exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Take an inhale in, come back up. Take another inhale in. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the elbows push the knees away from each other, and let the feet come flat. Shimmy the feet in towards your body. And if you have the flexibility, you can actually cup your feet with your hands. Keep your back straight and hinge at the waist. Take an inhale in, exhale, forward fold. I really feel it here in my inner thighs and actually in my quads. Take another inhale in, exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Another inhale in, exhale, forward fold. Gorgeous. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, bring your knees together. Extend that right foot out and bring that left foot on the right side of the right knee. Take that right hand over the left knee. With the left hand, bring it behind you. Let the fingers point away from you. Let the thumb point towards the body. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, twist to the left. Take another inhale. Twist a little more deeply. Take another inhale. Twist a little more deeply. Beautiful. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Extend that left foot. Inhale and exhale. Release. Beautiful. Now take that right foot. Place it on the left side of the left knee. Keep that left foot engaged. Right hand over the left knee. Left hand over the right knee. Right hand behind you, fingertips pointing away, thumb pointing towards the body. Take an inhale in, extend and twist. Take another inhale, extend and stretch. Take another inhale, extend and turn deeply. Beautiful. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, extend that right leg down to meet the left. Feel the energy that's just moving through the body. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's come onto our backs. I'm gonna pull my mat out. Get in the fire, please. There we go. I think you guys can still see me. Beautiful. Let's lower down onto the mat. Keep the core engaged. As you lower yourself down, beautiful. Let your heels, your feet, be on the mat. Move your heels back towards the buttocks. We're going to do a little bridge pose. Take an inhale in, and with your exhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. You can use the back of the arms as leverage. Keep the buttocks loose. Keep the quads engaged. Take another inhale and lower to the mat. Inhale once again. Exhale, lift those hips up. Take another inhale, lower those hips to the mat. Another inhale. Exhale your hips up towards the sky. And take another inhale, and your exhale, bring your knees back down towards the mat. Beautiful. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Roll from side to side, loosening up the back. Take a nice inhale. Extend those legs straight up towards the ceiling, as if the heels could actually walk on the ceiling. Beautiful. Take an inhale in. Exhale your knees back into the chest. Take another inhale. Drop those knees off to the right. Keeping that left shoulder on the mat. Extend that left arm out. You can grab the side of the left thigh with the right hand. Take an inhale in. Take a nice exhale. Take an inhale in. On your exhale, roll those knees. Roll those knees back into the center. Extend those legs onto the ground. Let your feet roll out at the sides. Let your hands fall down onto the mat with your palms facing up. Take a beautiful breath in. Thank yourself for this gorgeous yoga practice, bringing yourself into alignment with body and breath. Take another inhale in, exhale. Release and relax. Feel the body just melt into the mat, into the floor. Another deep inhale in, and on your exhale, let everything go. Beautiful. Take another inhale. On your exhale, roll over to your right side. Let your right head rest on your right arm. Take another inhale in and push yourself up to seated. We're going to end with the chant of OM 3 times. Please join me. Hands to the heart. Take a beautiful inhale in. Take another inhale in. Take another inhale in. Thank you for coming and practicing today. Thank you for this commitment to yourself. May your mind always think loving thoughts of yourself and others. May your lips always speak loving words of yourself and others. And may your heart carry a heart of kindness, compassion, love, and truth for yourself and others always. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you all again tomorrow, whoever's here. Thank you for being part of my yoga journey. Bye, everybody. Mwah.